Hello, in this video I'll introduce you to the potential divider principle. It's a very simple concept. Say we have two resistors connected in series. We apply a total potential difference of V total across the two resistors. What will be the PD across R1 and what will be the PD across R2? First thing to note is that the current through both resistors is the same, right? There's only one path, they are connected in series. So let's say the currents flowing through both of them is I. That means we can write V1 as IR1, and we can write V2 as IR2, and we can even write V total as IR1 plus IR2. So if I take V1 divided by V total, I can show that V1 is equals to R1 over R1 plus R2 or V total. Similarly, if I take V2 divided by V total, I can show that V2 is R2 over R1 plus R2 or V total. So basically V1 divided by V total is R1 divided by R total. Similarly, V2 divided by V total is equals to R2 divided by R total. It's a simple proportion. V total will be divided according to the resistance ratio. Let's try it out with some numbers. Let's say we have 12 volts across these two resistors. What is the PD across each of them? Now since it's 7 ohms and 7 ohms, the 12 volts will be divided equally. So it will be 6 volts and 6. Easy, right? Okay, how about this one? Let's work on V1 first. So we have 3 ohms out of a total of 9 ohms. So 3 ohms is 1/3 of the total resistance. And therefore, it should also get 1/3 of the total PD of 12 volts. So 1/3 of 12 volts is 4 volts. As for this one, its resistance is 6 out of 9. So 2/3. 2/3 out of 12 volts is 8 volts. You can also see that since this guy has twice this guy's resistance, its PD is also twice the PD of this guy. You can use the potential divider principle even when one of the resistors is an open circuit. So in this case, you have 3 ohms out of a total resistance of infinite ohms. So 3 out of infinite is 0. So you get 0 volts across this resistor here. As for this one, you have infinite resistance out of infinite plus 3 ohms. So that's basically equals to 1. So 100% of 12 volts will appear between these 2 points. If you are not using the potential divider principle, then I guess you first notice that there's going to be 0 current. Because of the open circuit, there'll be 0 current. If there's no current passing through the 3 ohms, then what's the PD across the 3 ohms? I think V is equals to IR, yeah? So if I is 0, the PD across the 3 ohms is also 0, right? So if you have 0 volts across here, then the entire 12 volts of PD will have to appear between these 2 points. Yeah, as I said, this is a very simple concept. So that's all I have to say. Ta-ta!